Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit, Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. In this video, we are going to understand about demurrage charges or detention charges. So in a live example, if I have to say you this, so today we are going to book a shipment to United States. We are sending out a container there. We have already received the payments. We have already negotiated. The deal is closed. Now we are booking the container so that we can send the products out. So the destination is New York. So I'm going to book a container as an exporter and I'm going to ship it. So the documents are being cleared, my CHA has taken a good care of it, the container is loaded, the vessel has left Indian borders. Then it has arrived to the US port. Then it is been offloaded from the terminal and it is being kept, the container is kept at a port storage system. So in those cases, what happens here is the normal practice is the importer has to come, he has to appoint a CHA or a freight forwarder there. So they will file the bill of entry and get the container position, get the materials to his warehouse. Just in case, because I have to send him the documents, the BL copy is the most important document to release your container. Without that, he cannot release your container. So if I have not sent him, or due to some delays, the document has not yet reached, the container has already reached, but the document has not reached. Normally with US, it's 45 days plus. So normally the documents will reach. In some cases, the document has not reached. In that case, the container will be on halt. So you will get from the day the container is dropped from the vessel to the port area, from there afterwards your free day starts. Every shipping container, whatever we have sent to any destination, comes with the free days of holding. Either you can hold it in a port area or either you can hold it out of the port. But still you have 7 days or 14 days. Some shipping line gives you 7 days of time as a free days. Some shipping lines gives you 14 days of free days. In both the situation, you need to give the container back to the shipping line or to the port in the given time. So normally these are the coordination which your CHA will do or freight forwarder will do it. So here, when you get these documentations and you get all the documentation submitted properly, then you get the container out. Okay, delay can occur because of custom clearances, maybe due to lack of documentation, lack of clarities, the product inspection, or the labels are not right. In those situations, they will hold back the container. They will not allow you to clear out until all the documentation and the inspection completes. So that can also cause the delay. So in that case, there are free days which is running out, and if the days are completed, then you will be started charging. So that's going to be a cost. So delays, penalties, and from your shipping line or the port will be charged. So what is the most important thing here is demurrage charges is for the containers as far as it is not claimed. It's inside the port. We have not got the container out because we have not filed the bill of entry, or we can say that we have not paid the import duty yet. So the container is in the port area. Okay, in that case, detention charges is when, so normally we have paid all the duty, we have took off everything, we have already taken the container out and we have took the container to the warehouse. We have unloaded it, but we have not sent back the container. So in that case also, you are going to be charging detention charges. For the days you are going to be holding it, they are going to charge you accordingly. So in demurrage charges, what is going to affect for as an exporter? See, demurrage charges, if someone is not paying the import duty or he don't want to claim it at the moment, or your payment term is something like this, documentation against payment, yeah, documentation against acceptance. In both the situation, if the buyer doesn't come up to accept it or to make the payment, normal situation is acceptance is still they will come, but when it comes to payment against documentation, then there is a challenge. If they deny it, there is going to be a trouble for you, because the container, until they file a bill of entry, it's all on your name. You are the owner of that container. If they delay, that's your container. If they take it off, then the position is being transferred, so then it's their responsibility. Until they submit the bill of entry, it's your responsibility, so that to make sure that container ownership is being transferred, so that you need to send the documents properly, so that all the documents are being handed over, so that they can claim the ownership and then the risk will be transferred there. Just in case if the container, if it doesn't have the money enough. So there are a lot of situation comes in. So we'll discuss each and everything about it. So here, reason for delays. One is document would have not received properly, or the document is insufficient or incorrect, or if the inspection agencies, especially the customs, FDA, USDA, all of these agencies, they are not satisfied with the product. So they ask it for do not unload it until, or do not release the goods until the container is being checked. So until we get the proper inspection report, we are not able to dispatch the goods out. So in all of this situation, it's a challenging part for you because it's still under your name. So they are going to check it, inspect it and do all of that. Only then the demurrage charges will stop. Or the day you claim the container out, then it's going to be stopping. So import, like normally unaware of the cargo is arriving. Many times our exporters are so smart enough, they do it prior. The material they would have been given in the quotation saying that okay, after order 28 days, but they would have dispatched in 7 days only. But they would have not informed the importer also. It's a surprise situation for him. Maybe he's not in the city or something like that, or he has to arrange the finances because he has to pay the import duty there. So in all the situation, you need to keep the buyer in loop so that it's though no surprise element is being there in the business, so that it's very much transparent and he knows that when is approximately coming in, or else he's going to face a huge charges there. The free days will be gone off and your documents has not yet received, and whatever the charges he has to pay only to take the custody of the goods. So disputes between the shipper and the importer, many times if the importer is not paid my money, I would have not sent him the BL copy. Even then the container is on my name, it's still holding up there. So he'll be waiting for the BL, I will be not sending it because I have not got the payment. So the container is in the port area. So for every day they are going to charge me. So when the dispute is going to settle, at that time you need to pay the fines along with the charges and then get your container out. So the worst case scenario is the importer can abandon it and says like, okay, take back your container, I don't want it, or else loss of the full shipment value plus fines. You have to let go the whole thing, and even there are shipping lines can take a legal actions to recover their dues. So this is not the shipping line's mistake, it's your mistake, you have not properly aligned it. So that could be the possibilities. So how do you prevent it? The first thing is I'll be sending out each and every document clearly checked, double, triple, along with the buyer's verification. I'm going to send out the documents. Plus what I'll do is I'll take the acknowledgement from him over the email as a soft copy. Second, I'll coordinate with him. I'll tell him approximately so and so date the content is going to come. And I'll make sure he enters the bill of entry before the container has been arrived. Even you can do it prior. So there is an option available. So you can ask him to do it as the documents has already reached. So appoint a clearing agent in the United States who handles everything on time, so that there is no issues from their end also. Then comes if you want to be relaxed about it, you can do it on a DDP terms. You can handle the imports, you can handle the exports as well, and you can handle the imports as well. So in both the situation, you are going to do the export clearances from India, you are going to do the import clearances in USA, pay all the tariff, duty and everything, and then ship the goods, go and take it to the end warehouse where the buyer wants it. So till that delivery point, this is your responsibility. Delivery duty paid. You're going to deliver with duty paid, then at the warehouse. So this is the best option if you want to take the whole operations in control, so that the buyer doesn't play around with it. So it's again Incoterm, payment terms and all the things comes in. And please make sure if you have already received the payment, your 100% payment is being cleared, 100% payment is already done. So there is not even a single penny is left in the market to get it paid. Then why should I do a courier kind of a thing? Why do I have to send a BL copy to the buyer? What you can do is you can send it through release order or a telex order, telex release. So in both the cases, you will not generate the the BL copy. It is just the acknowledgement what he has to show, he'll get the container. You don't need to send him a copy, then go and submit it to the bill of entry and then get the container cleared. That is not required. You can just get it cleared. Your container, just show the documents, whatever is there, the mail communications will be there. That is more than sufficient to get your containers out. So this is more than enough for your goods to get it faster, so that no container is being waiting just for your documents has not reached. So in many cases, what happens here is in India, we as exporters, we have seen many situations. when we are importing something from China, when we are importing something from Sri Lanka and all, so we are getting BLs as a post. If we are in a tier 2 or a tier 3 cities, the postal service is pretty bad, and even the courier has to take some time to come. I'll receive the documents because I'll be giving my office address, so it has to come to my place. Then I have to ship those documents, check all it, take a verification, and then send it back to my CHA to get it cleared. So by this time, 3 days here, 3 days there, 2 days there, so almost 7 days is gone. So you need to be sure that when you're picking up your routes, right, when you're saying that from destination, from arrival to destination, how long this is going to take, you need to be sure that how many days is actually it's taking as in a transit, so that you have to manage the documents also. Many times the air shipments are slow than the sea shipments. So your documents would not have not come, but the container has already come here. So that is a bit of a challenging part. So you need to be sure that these are all been properly aligned. So when you're picking your container, so make sure if you're getting it from Dubai, within 4 days you can get it. But if you within 4 days your container is coming here, then immediately the 7 days free time is going to start. But within that you should receive the documents. If that is not have come, then obviously it's going to be a bit of a challenging part. So as an importer or an exporter, your neck is on the stake until your importer is going to file the bill of entry, or else you're going to face it until your documents has not come, so you have to claim it. So in both the situation, you need to be aware of it and manage it very properly, and make sure you have a right people in place. And these are the small challenges, but still it's create a nuisance when you're doing into a business. When in export-import business, you would have working on a thin margin, and if you do such silly mistakes in a documentation error or something like that, then you'll be losing the margins there. That is not something you can expect or you can afford at the point of time. So consider all of this and aspects, and then start exporting. And if you have any challenges in export-import business, or if you want any help in export-import business, from buyer finding to sending goods, documentation, compliances, payments, risk management, anything, you can get in touch with us. The number is in the description. Give us a call, talk to our team, and get the thing sorted and start exporting. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. Keep exporting. Take care. Bye bye. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Take care. Bye bye.